If you're shopping for an SUV in 2025, you've probably heard a lot of noise. Horsepower figures, touchscreen sizes, the number of cup holders. But here's the thing that really matters once that new car smell fades: reliability. That quiet, unsung hero that decides whether your SUV spends its weekends on a scenic mountain road or stranded on the shoulder calling roadside assistance. In this video, we're breaking down the top 3 most reliable SUVs you can buy in 2025. Vehicles backed by hard data, thousands of owners' reports, and a track record of getting the job done with minimal fuss. And stick around because we'll also cover the 2 worst SUVs on the market, models that start out like a dream but end up like a toxic ex, unreliable, high maintenance, and always leaving you stranded. Let's dive in. Coming in at number 1 is the 2025 Subaru Forester. A name so closely tied to reliability, it makes your neighbor's Cybertruck look like a futuristic fad that turns into a maintenance nightmare. This Subaru isn't just a dependable SUV, it's the dependability legend of the compact segment. Consumer Reports gives it a near-perfect 98 out of 100 in predicted reliability, even topping Toyota in some years. And this isn't new. The Forester has been a mainstay on Consumer Reports' most reliable list for well over a decade. Owners love its no-nonsense nature. It's not flashy or gimmicky, but it gets the job done every time. Think of it like a Labrador Retriever. Loyal, easygoing, and always ready for the next trip. One major strength is standard symmetrical all-wheel drive, which gives the Forester grip and control in rain, snow, or gravel without any complicated drive modes. It's the kind of feature that works quietly in the background, doing its job without demanding attention. Inside, the Forester keeps things simple and functional. Big windows, intuitive controls, and comfortable seating. It's built for people who want practicality without headaches. And it delivers. Most trims land in the low to mid-30s, making it one of the more affordable ways to get serious reliability and capability in one package. And long-term, owners often report well over 200,000 miles with nothing more than basic maintenance. If you're looking for a compact SUV that's easy to live with and built to last, the Forester is as close to a sure thing as you'll find in today's market. Next up at number 2 is the 2025 Toyota RAV4, one of the most trusted and best-selling SUVs in America. And it's not just about popularity. The RAV4 has earned a reputation for being one of the most consistently reliable vehicles you can buy. Consumer Reports gives it a solid 86 out of 100 for predicted reliability, and J.D. Power routinely ranks Toyota near the top for long-term dependability. The RAV4 Hybrid in particular is a standout, delivering excellent fuel economy with very few headaches. Toyota's approach here is all about refinement over reinvention. This generation has been polished for years, and 2025 marks its final lap, with an all-new 2026 RAV4 on the way later this year. So if you like what's currently on offer, now's your chance. Pricing starts at around $29,000, with better-equipped trims like the XLE Premium and Limited landing in the mid-$30,000 range. Even hybrid versions stay reasonably priced, especially considering the long-term savings on fuel and maintenance. Owners frequently report over 200,000 miles of trouble-free driving. One owner on Reddit said owning a RAV4 is like marrying someone with great credit. It might not be thrilling, but it's the smartest decision you'll ever make. Maintenance is easy thanks to Toyota's massive dealer network, and resale value is among the best in the segment. Bottom line, the 2025 RAV4 delivers exactly what most SUV buyers want: dependability, value, and long-term peace of mind, all in a package that's been tried, tested, and trusted by millions. Rounding out the top 3 is something a little more premium: the 2025 Lexus NX. And let's be honest, no reliability list feels complete without a Lexus on it. It's basically the automotive version of showing up to work early and never asking for a raise. If you want comfort and luxury without sacrificing reliability, the NX is your sweet spot. While a lot of luxury SUVs try to wow you with bleeding-edge tech, then leave you hanging with bugs and recalls, Lexus plays it cool. They focus on what works and make it better. Lexus consistently ranks at the top in brand reliability, and the NX carries that torch proudly. Consumer Reports and J.D. Power both give it high marks, and owners appreciate its low maintenance cost compared to German rivals. Under the skin, it shares a platform with the Toyota RAV4, but the upgrades are real. Better sound insulation, smoother ride quality, higher-end materials, and a tech interface that finally ditched the infamous touchpad. Owners on Edmunds and Kelley Blue Book regularly mention how the NX just feels put together better than competitors. That's no accident. Lexus uses proven components and avoids flashy gimmicks, which means fewer headaches over time. Most trims fall in the mid to high $40,000 range, which is a solid value for a luxury SUV with this kind of reputation. For a luxury SUV with a rock-solid reputation, that's a pretty fair deal. It may not be the fastest or the flashiest SUV on the road, but if you want something that'll still feel tight and quiet in 2035, the NX is about as smart and safe a bet as you can make. Now, while some SUVs make life easy, others seem hell-bent on keeping your mechanic in business. These two might shine under showroom lights, but when the check engine light kicks in a few weeks later, reality hits hard. Let's take a look at two SUVs to steer clear of in 2025, at least until the automakers figure out how to fix what they rushed out the door. Oh, and by the way, if you're enjoying this video, please consider subscribing. We're doing our best to hit 25,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and every click really helps. First up in the buyer's remorse category is the Jeep Grand Cherokee 4xe. On paper, it's an ambitious, eco-conscious plug-in hybrid version of Jeep's beloved off-road capable SUV. But in reality, it's been more flop than follow-through. Consumer Reports gives it a miserable 1 out of 5 in predicted reliability, and this isn't just theoretical. This vehicle has already racked up over 18 recalls, many of them serious. We're talking about battery failure, power loss while driving, and software issues that turn warning lights into a disco show. Owner reviews on sites like Edmunds and Cars.com mention everything from stuttering acceleration to electrical glitches that leave the infotainment screen frozen, or worse, blank. One frustrated owner wrote, "This SUV has a better attendance record at the dealership than I had in high school." It's a shame because the idea of a plug-in Jeep that can off-road in EV mode is genuinely cool, but reliability-wise, the 4xe still feels like a beta test that got rushed into production. If you've got your heart set on a Grand Cherokee, consider sticking to the gas-only version for now. Or maybe wait until Jeep irons out the issues in the next model year. The final SUV on our list is another plug-in hybrid with lofty goals, the 2025 Mazda CX-90 PHEV. Mazda had high hopes for the CX-90, new platform, elegant styling, rear-wheel drive proportions, a plug-in powertrain meant to compete with premium brands. Unfortunately, it seems like they bit off a bit more than they could reliably chew, at least for the first few years. Again, Consumer Reports scores it a measly 1 out of 5 in reliability, and it's a key reason Mazda's overall brand ranking dropped in 2025. Owners have reported problems with the hybrid system, drivetrain shudders, and even complete software crashes that require reboots at the dealer. One early owner wrote on a Mazda forum, "Handles like a dream," assuming your dream includes spontaneous warning lights and constant anxiety. Several recalls have already hit the PHEV model, and while Mazda is responsive with fixes, that's still not the ownership experience most people want when dropping nearly 50 grand on a new SUV. If you're really drawn to the CX-90, the non-PHEV inline 6 variant seems to be faring better so far. But as it stands, the plug-in version is struggling with first-generation growing pains. So here's the big takeaway: not all SUVs are created equal, especially when it comes to reliability. The Subaru, Toyota, and Lexus continue to prove that simplicity, thoughtful engineering, and a focus on long-term quality really do pay off. Meanwhile, the Jeep and the Mazda show that cutting-edge tech doesn't always translate into a worry-free experience, especially in the first couple of model years. So if you're shopping for an SUV and you want to avoid headaches down the road, it's worth putting reliability near the top of your priority list. Because let's face it, breakdowns are never luxurious, no matter how nice the leather seats are. Let us know in the comments what's been your most reliable or least reliable SUV experience. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more straight-shooting automotive content. Thanks for watching, and may your dashboard stay dark and your journeys bright.